Hey, it is October 25th, and it is Friday, and it is Brooklyn edition. We have a repeat Who with us today. It is Mr. MiKe.
I'm the
So
Who.
come sit down.
They don't get fooled again. I'm the Who.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't get fooled again.
All right.
Yeah, and the guests are starting to roll
Yeah.
in.
You got volume on this mic? Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go.
Don't worry, you are
Okay.
heard. You are perfectly fine.
All the Costa.
Yes, in the house. And
Yeah.
let's just go over how have you been? You have a big anniversary happening, right?
I had my 30th anniversary of playing gigs in the Village in Manhattan. And I did a show at a place called Cafe Nadri, which used to be Geezy's Cafe where I used to book. And,
So that place is back up and running?
Yeah, they just got a sound system, and I'm going to be probably doing some booking in there. And it's
Cool.
a nice space, very
That's
nice.
cool.
Small,
Yeah, and it's
small.
a cute location.
It's on 8th
easy.
Street near 5th Avenue.
Do they have food and stuff like that?
They have nice, like, little Middle Eastern snacks,
Okay,
light stuff, and
that's
a
good.
gourmet wine and beer list. That's terrific.
That sounds perfect.
Very
So
nice.
are you going to
It's been
start
really nice
booking
to
there
renovate.
again?
I'm hoping to. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to start doing some stuff in there.
Cool.
It was a really nice event. My friends Curtis and Jenny Hamlin and
Nice.
Timothy Dark, the rapper, stopped in and did a piece. And
Cool.
it was a really fun night.
Good.
Actually, Don did a piece, too.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
it's fun.
Don is supposed to be here in a bit, but
Yeah.
before he gets here, we want to go over this day in our history. October 5th. It's National Greasy Foods Day.
Okay, greasy
So
food.
we are
like
at the
that.
Branded Saloon, and they are going to supply us with some greasy food today
Yeah,
when people
greasy.
share their skeletons.
There you
And
go.
I know everything here is delicious, so
How do you get these facts
Yeah.
about each day that you do a show? Like,
because I'm a genius, I just have
you
to.
just have all this
I just
computer
have to
stuff.
meditate, and it all just comes right to me.
It's so tech
So
oriented.
let's see. Oh, this one everyone should remember. 1 year ago today is when that
Oh.
bitch, Hurricane Sandy, made
Ooh.
landfall in Cuba and Jamaica and
Ooh.
headed toward the Bahamas. Little did we know 1 year ago today what was going to happen.
That was going to be one mother of
But
a
it,
storm.
yeah, that Friday was when things
Yeah.
were starting to close, and people
Yeah.
were like, "Why are people closing things now?
No,
It's not
we
even
realized
raining."
we didn't realize it was going to hook around here. And do
Yeah, 1 year. A lot happens in a year.
Yeah.
Well, we love you, Sandy, because you know
what
why?
it did.
I do, because she's part of Mother Nature, and I do believe Mother Nature rules, and without Mother Nature,
And so far, we've been lucky with the not being too bad a hurricane season so far. So.
well, you know, we don't. No
Never
one
know.
knows what tomorrow will be, but that was a
Yeah.
year ago, and
That was a
I
year
think
ago.
she's smart to know that if we're prepared for something, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Sony on this day takes its original cassette Walkman off the market in 2010.
Wow.
Do you remember? Did you? I had one. I had one.
Yeah, I had one.
I had one so at the beginning of Walkman. I mean, I loved my Walkman.
Yeah.
I still want to call it a Walkman. We don't even have them anymore, you know?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
iPod now. But it's not even Sony. Wow.
Yeah, things have changed.
Apple took over, right?
Apple took over.
Frank, brother of Yank manager Joe Torre, on this day received a heart transplant. I wonder if that makes you feel like the person you get the heart from. You know, you see those movies. What do you think? If you got like a transplant, do you think you'd get some of that person's energy in you?
You could.
That's not a good answer, Mike.
Well,
That's
I've
not the answer I want. I
I've
want
had
like a
hard- I've
real
had-
answer.
I've had heart issues, so you kind of got my mind kind of. I've had some stuff happen in that department myself.
Okay, but you're
No transplants. Though.
right. You're still on your
I don't
heart.
have like a pig heart in there or anything. It's like,
Yes.
It's still my heart in there.
All right. So you don't
No,
know.
but
So
I
you're
don't
not
know.
an
No,
expert.
I mean, yeah, it seems like that could be that you
I
could
think
have
it
some of
could,
the,
right? I mean, I would think
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, things are bigger than we are. You know, we think we have it all scientifically
Right.
figured out, but like I said, Mother
You
Nature,
got some of that.
she
other
would have
person in
the
you.
answer to that question.
You got some of them in you, you know.
Yeah. Victor Victoria opened at the Marquee Theater in New York City for only 738 performances. Wow. Now, did you ever see that movie?
No.
You didn't
I,
see the
wait,
movie?
Wait, I might
Julie
have seen the
Andrews?
movie. I think I saw the movie.
The
yeah,
movie's
long,
so good.
long
Yeah,
time
I
ago.
only saw the movie.
Long time ago.
I just remember the cockroach. She like would bring her
Yeah.
own. So I guess the show, like they couldn't find enough cockroaches in New York City to only go 738 performances. That does not make sense to me. Susan Smith, this is a horrible thing on this day, claims her 2 kids were carjacked and she actually killed them. So those 2 little babies are angels with us in the room today. And God only knows what that poor Susan Smith was going through, but that happened on this day. That is a sad thing. The New York Daily News, if you remember this, went on strike, and it lasted through March of 91 on this day. I remember that because my daughter was born October 17th, 1990. And it was and then the Daily News went on strike because my cousin worked there.
Wow.
And it was like, I didn't remember it until I read this fact, but then I totally remembered it.
I was actually living in this neighborhood at that time. That was back then.
Wow, it was on strike for like 6 months.
Yeah.
That she doesn't work there anymore. But anyway, hepatitis virus was discovered on this day.
Ooh.
Now, it doesn't say A, B, or C. I guess it's A, but 84? No, we knew of hepatitis. It's got to be C, right? Yeah.
Because everybody was getting it at that time.
Everybody had it and didn't know it.
Drugs and everything.
Yeah, but that was B, right? C, you don't get like that. C, you get like that too?
I know a guy who had been a junkie, and he got Hep C, and his girlfriend had been a junkie, and she got Hep C.
Yeah.
And it took them years to beat it. I mean, they had to like really take care of themselves.
That interferon. And
then they got better.
You can get better from that. Well, happy anniversary, hepatitis. Thanks a lot. George Steinbrenner scuffles with 2 fans in a hotel elevator on this day. That's hilarious. Loving an elevator, right? Oh, George. Barbra Streisand's Guilty album goes #1 for 3 weeks, and her single Woman in Love goes #1 for 3 weeks.
With Barry Gibb
on this day.
Barry Gibb and Streisand.
Yeah, and Barbra Streisand.
That was a nice combination.
I guess so. Yeah, it worked for them.
He gave her a more modern sound, you know.
I guess so, and she played the Barclays Center in Brooklyn because she is from Brooklyn.
Hometown girl.
And did you? I don't know if you went by
First time she played Brooklyn.
Yeah, and Obama is in town in Brooklyn right now.
I know, he's here like right now. Right?
Yeah, he is. So he came to Brooklyn on this day. There was no traffic.
You think he'd stop by and hang with us?
He actually emptied the traffic. So thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
You made the traffic pretty good, except they closed part of the bridge. Now I know why. I didn't get it at first, but yeah, he has his own private lane, of course. But he is that's true. The Wings released Junior's Farm on this day. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. I saw McCartney at the Barclays.
He was at the Barclays, too.
First time he played Brooklyn, and I was there.
Yep, I know. Barclays
is a great show. You see the concert? You hear about the concert?
No, I just saw the flyers on the building.
No, recently he did a concert at the school in Brooklyn.
Oh.
It was the first time he played Brooklyn other than the Barclays Center.
Oh.
And it was a release party for the new album, at this school, and he did songs, and he took questions from the students. It was very cool. I heard it on Q104.
So I guess Obama's just following Paul McCartney because he's at some school in Brooklyn today too. And the Barclays.
Don Turner in the house.
Cool. And Roy Disney dedicates Walt Disney World on this day.
Yeah.
I don't know who he dedicated it to, but maybe to Walt. I don't know.
Right.
Yoko Ono announces she is having John Lennon's baby on this day. But that was 1968. So
she had a miscarriage.
That's the miscarriage.
She had at least one miscarriage.
That was
more than one.
Poor Yoko. She announced it publicly. That's like a now people wait until they're like 10 months pregnant to say I'm pregnant because
they were doing heroin. That's not good for a child.
Oh, she was the original Courtney Love, I guess.
No, but 1968.
I thought John was doing
that's not good for childbirth, you know.
No, it's not. It's not.
Good.
Well, that baby knew better. It didn't come. All right. Well, we still love you, Yoko. Rolling Stones released Get Off My Cloud on this day.
Ooh, yeah, good tune.
Gotta love them. Anti-Kennedy wanted for treason pamphlets were scattered. This is what's fucked up. Anti-Kennedy wanted for treason pamphlets scattered in Dallas in 1963.
Ooh.
Look what happened a few weeks later.
Yeah, see that?
See, it was a plan.
Brought all those crazies out.
Yeah, they were there. I mean, that is freaky, right? It was a setup, man. I don't know.
There's a lot of freaky stuff about
There's a lot of freaky stuff in this
Bush
world.
Bush Sr. was in Dealey Plaza that day.
You know what?
You know, they said they had pictures of him in Dealey Plaza that day. And he was a young man. He worked for the CIA at that time.
Oh, that's right.
Crazy
he was
stuff.
Mr. CIA. Yes, a lot of things overlap, right? Well, if it's in the Bush world, you're not going to find out. That's for sure. American author John Steinbeck awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. Now, that's a nice thing that happened on this day. Another thing that changed the world, I don't know, you can judge for yourself whether it's nice or not nice. Tappan sells its first microwave oven on this day. Yeah. Yay or nay, right? 1955. I bet it was like as big
That
as
old,
this
that
room.
goes back that
Like,
far?
yeah, isn't that wild? Like computers, you know, they were doing all this
Yeah.
stuff, cell phones, everything. We just
That
get
must
it
have
late.
been a big old oven back then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was no easy bake oven. George Kaufman, Moss Hart's Man Who Came to Dinner, premiered in New York. Now, was that the original Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? That's what I was
No,
wondering.
it must be different. The Man Who Came to Dinner.
Yeah, The Man Who Came to Dinner.
Yeah.
I wonder who
Anybody
that
know
man.
about that?
The man. That could have a lot of
The Man Who
interpretation.
Came to Dinner.
Yeah, I wonder what he was wearing. This day, Mussolini promises to remain dictator for 30 years. I
Yeah.
guess he broke his promise.
You know that joke? Who killed Mussolini? 30,000 Italian archers or something?
Oh, no, I don't know. I guess that reminds me of the Hunger
It
Games.
didn't end well for him.
Oh,
Didn't
man.
end well.
I promise for 30 years I will be the dictator. Oh, Mussolini. Don't make promises you can't keep. First scheduled transcontinental air service began on this day. Now, that's good.
What
In
year was that?
1930.
Really?
Go
Wow.
figure.
Right after Lindbergh.
Can you
They
believe that?
figured out
Can
this
you
guy made it
believe-
across. Lindbergh was like the test. They figured, okay.
But the craziest thing, can you believe that it's almost 100 years later?
Yeah,
From 1930? Doesn't that
Yeah.
sound weird?
it does.
I know. We're getting like, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't even know what the word is. Little Orphan Annie comic strip first published on this day. And Annie's closing in a few
yeah.
weeks if you haven't seen the commercials
Such a
on
classic.
Broadway. Yes, get your tickets now. We are
My
only
friend was in the
here.
original cast on Broadway.
Oh, with
You know Karen, Curly Karen? Is a singer-songwriter I booked.
I'm not
She was
sure.
one of the orphans on Broadway.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know one of the who was Molly in the second movie that Disney just made, and
Yeah.
she's now on a major show.
Yeah,
Yeah, these
yeah.
kids, man, they is she still working, Curly?
She sings, performs in the village. And,
Okay, so she's
gigs
like
around
one of
town.
us
She's one of us. She got her
from
on the show.
Broadway.
She got her on the show.
Oh, good for
She's a
her.
great singer. I mean, she's fantastic.
That's
Great
awesome.
songwriter, great singer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The Erie Canal opened on this day. You want to know what year that was?
Yeah.
Can you take a guess?
Wow, the Erie
Linking
Canal.
the Great Lakes and the Atlantic Ocean.
1825.
1825.
I did say 18.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah.
did.
I
Well,
did
the
18
first
something.
World Series was on this day. And guess who was in it?
Boston Red Sox.
Well, this says
Boston-
Providence. Were they
Boston
called?
Americans, I think.
Yeah, no, it was the AA. Wait, the first World Series OK by AA? What the fuck is that? Providence, Providence NL sweeps
Nobody
the New
drank
York
back
Mets,
then. None of
which
the
were
teams drank.
AA.
None of the
The
teams drank back
American-
then.
The Mets were AA.
The ball players were all sober
And it was
back
the
then.
Providence, the North League against the Atlantic, I don't know, in
Wow.
1884.
Wow.
John Adams married Abigail Smith on this day, and their marriage
Nice.
lasted for 54 years.
Abigail Adams.
Yep. Governor Bradford of U.S. colony Plymouth disallows sport to be played on Christmas Day.
No
He's
sport.
the one that made that. It doesn't
Right.
work. They have the Rose Bowl? Some
But
bowls
now
on
they
Christmas,
can play,
right?
but everybody else must sit on the couch and watch them
And
play.
eat, right? Isn't that funny? That was in 1621.
Thou
This
shalt
allows
eat, no play.
no sport on
No
Christmas
sport.
Day. Christopher Columbus.
He's a strict guy.
I wish I was friends with him.
That's my man.
And the ship, the Santa Maria, landed in the Dominican Republic in 1492 on this day.
He was a Jew, you know.
Really?
I read a
So
whole
wait, it's
novel
Friday. So would he be
about it.
having Shabbat?
No, he was what they call he had to hide his Judaism because of the
Oh, yes.
Inquisition. Some
yes,
people,
yes.
this is a theory. Nobody's sure about this, but it's an interesting thing.
Yeah, the Jews were everywhere. Columbus's fleet sights Zandis lands.
Ooh,
Ragged
yeah.
Island Range in the Bahamas on the same year. So it must
Coming
have
in.
been the same day.
It was coming in.
Birthdays on this day. I don't know. Do you know who Nick Thorpe, Curiosity Killed the Cat? Keep Your Distance? I was wondering, did you ever hear
I'm
that?
drawing a blank here.
Well, it's his birthday today.
Jim
Tracy
Otto.
Nelson. We know who Tracy Nelson is. She's the sister.
Willie Nelson.
No, Ozzy's daughter.
Ozzy's daughter.
Yeah, or no, Ozzy's granddaughter.
Ozzy's granddaughter.
Yeah, Ricky's daughter. Ricky's daughter.
Oh.
She was like on Square Pegs. She was,
Okay.
you know, everyone thought she was the one that was going to be. Who knew Jessica Parker?
No,
Jessica Parker was the one that.
There was another Tracy Nelson too.
Oh, well, this is that one.
Older.
Tracy Nelson, she was an actress.
Yeah.
Is, whatever.
Yeah.
Scott Anthony Hainline. Oof, Indianapolis murderer. He was the FBI most wanted list, and his birthday is on the list. Look at that.
Bad dude.
Yeah, he gets remembered. Tom Eplin. Do you know who he is? Oh, I put him in because he was Jake on Another World, and I loved Another World.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Jake! Oh my God, yes. Robbie McIntosh, the rock guitarist and vocalist of The Pretenders' birthday is today.
Cool.
Yes. Matthias Jabs. You know what band he was from? Scorpions.
Ooh, rock like a hurricane.
Yes. Glenn Tipton from Judas Priest, breaking the law. It's his birthday today. A lot of rockers. John Anderson's birthday from Yes, owner of A Lonely Heart.
I love Yes. Love those.
Thank you, Travis.
By the way, yes, everybody has to vote. I don't know how you do.
Oh, for them to get in the Hall of Fame?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You have to vote for that?
They finally put Yes up in the nomination.
Wait a minute. So Kiss is definitely not going to be. They're just nominated?
No, I think Kiss might get it.
They have to get it.
Kiss might get it.
So stupid.
But Peter Gabriel, there's a lot of good people nominated this year. Peter Gabriel.
Just give it to them, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What's the big deal?
And who else is really good that was nominated? Linda Ronstadt.
Yes, they'll give her the. I hate to say the pity part, but they.
She might not get it, and then
she'll get
Nirvana,
it.
but I don't think Nirvana are ready.
Oh, they'll get it too. Just give it to all of them.
They can only get 3 of them, right?
Why?
That's the way it works.
That's so stupid.
But they've been really holding off on prog rock. They wouldn't put the Yes in for them. Still don't have the Moody Blues in there.
You know,
it's been an underrepresented category.
Just give it to them. It's Helen Reddy's birthday today. I wonder if she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It'll be Raw.
Yes, and Marion Ross, we all know, the mom from Happy Days. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Mom. Right. And angels, people who have passed away on this day. Richard Harris is an angel with us today. Sir Richard Harris, I believe.
Great actor, great singer.
This is a sad one. Paul Wellstone, if anyone remembers, he was the senator of Minnesota. You remember that?
That was a suspicious death.
Yeah, he died in a plane crash.
Yeah, it was so funny about that.
Oh, well, he's an angel with us today. Maybe he'll channel you.
He was a good guy, you know?
Maybe he'll tell you what really happened. Bobby Riggs is an angel in the room today. Crazy Bobby Riggs.
Bobby Riggs.
How perfect. You keep calling this the Halloween edition. Vincent Price is an angel in our room today.
Oh,
Vincent
born around this time of year.
Thriller, baby.
You know who's born on Halloween?
I don't care.
Pinky
We're not
Friedman.
talking about
Pinky Friedman, I think.
Oh, he's cool. Though.
And I think Zappa's born on Halloween.
I had a roommate.
Zappa. I think he's born on Halloween.
I had a roommate who was born on Halloween, and every year she'd be a witch. Roger Miller, King of the Road. He died on this day. He died at 56 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, but
That's
he's with us today.
I am.
There you go. But you're sitting here.
King of the Road.
Yeah, he's an angel with us. Forrest Tucker.
Remember Forrest Tucker?
Yes, F Troop.
F-Troop.
Yes, he's an angel. Morton Downey Sr., the singer, star of the family, is an angel. And then this one I just picked because it was sad. Pascal Augier. I'm not sure. She's an actress from a movie, Ghost Dance. She died of a heart attack at 24 years old. 24.
Wow.
Did anyone hear of her?
Wow.
No, but I felt she belonged in here too.
When did that movie come out?
I don't know.
An old movie?
I don't even.
That's the title of a Patti Smith song, Ghost Dance.
Well, there was a movie, and she's with us today. So that's enough of that. You ready for some guests?
Absolutely.
All right, we will be right back.
Yes.
You pursued me.